back up.
Yeah, thanks to Megan. Yeah. It's not even that, too. It's a mix of that and my bad spending habits. Now I'm finally going up. I just now gotta just keep it. Cause I'm not gonna be making that consistent money no more for some time. Even if they do or don't pay me for this FMLA, which I hear they don't, because Dragon would know more than me. It doesn't really matter, but it's just like, yeah, I'm not gonna. It's gonna be a while before I really get a job, I think. Because I'm gonna have to take account the fact that you gotta stabilize. Once I move, I gotta stabilize, and that's gonna take a bit before I rush into a job, and then I gotta figure out the car situation, which I need a job first. And then that just means I'm not gonna be with Tiffany for another little bit, but I don't expect to immediately go back home, be there for a year, or be there in less than a year and move again. I don't think it's gonna be that expedient, but I think I'll be with Tiffany before 2026, 2020, or before 2026 or 7 at least. In the next couple of years, at least. I don't know. Whenever they decide they're okay, and my mom is able to, or my brother is okay taken care of. Whenever either situation happens, they know everything, so they're not gonna just let me run out. They're gonna help me there.
Oh shit. All that talking about my little vent thing. I got 60 minutes. Can I do this before it refreshes? So then today I gotta keep an eye out for the game.
Yeah.
It just like so I'll have to wait till next week to start the game.
Yeah, I know that really.
Most surprised here too is at least they brought back the battle caps in this game. So I saw them as a reward item when you're scrolling down.
Oh yeah, the bottle caps.
I know they have them in Pokemon Go now, but unfortunately it's pay to win. If you want them, you gotta like to get them to the Pokemon Go now has its own battle pass, but that's for the whole month.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one.
Which is, where is it? It's not kind of. I thought it was gonna be like really bad, but the way they have it is not so bad. You get it You get like 250 points a day from catching, from doing your from catching, raiding, hatching an egg. And then you get every day you get a little challenge for I think 100 points for catch 15 Pokemon. Then you have some weekly challenges.
Yeah.
And then once you get it, like the battle pass goes up to I think 200, but at 100 is when you get your final reward, which is usually a legendary Pokemon.
Yeah.
And right now they're giving us those three guys. I think it's from Black and White, the one that one's grass, one's rock, and one's fighting. I think they learn Scarsour as well as the horse does.
Okay. Yeah.
Or no, wait, one of them's Steel, I forget.
The trio from Black and White. I mean.
Yeah.
Uh,
They know one's grass, and then I think one's like what, rock fighting, the other one's steel.
Yes. Parisian, Cobalion, whatever their names are.
Yeah, those guys. We got the steel one first for last month, and on this month it's the rock one, the rock fighting one. So I'm assuming in November we're gonna get the grass type one.
Good. Yeah, because anything Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield is where I lose it. I have not played Sword and Shield. I keep forgetting Sword and Shield, not Scarlet and Violet. Sword and Shield first. I forget. I have not played Sword and Shield. I played like an hour. That first like cave you get to before the town, that's where I stopped. So literally the beginning.
Like usually, with the battle pass, if you like get the paid one, the deluxe one, you get two versions. So you can buy like I think like basic one for like I think it's $20 I want to say. You're under 15. and then the fancier one gives you 10 extra levels already completed for you. But then it usually gives you like they brought a thing called a lucky trinket, where if you use it, you and a person in your family become lucky friends for the guaranteed lucky trade. And then one of them was a golden battle cap, which pretty much guarantees you have a perfect Pokemon, but it's very tedious to so once you get it, it doesn't like give you the perfect IVs right away. You gotta do little challenges to get the perfect IV for all 3 stats.
That's weird.
And you have like a year to do it, otherwise you'll lose it. Kind of fun, we're both up gaming at this time.
Yeah. You're lucky I don't kill you in a hit, you running bastard. Coward.
Come on, give me a Spitfire. Might as well follow my team. I'll start. Not that's my machine gun. That's light machine gun.
Oh, they made it so you don't gotta save for changing moves. They just change. You don't hit a save. There's no saving for that now. Arceus, every time you changed moves, you had to save.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is this still only 4 moves?
Yeah, it's 4 moves. 4 moves still, but you can go to change moves now and just immediately change moves like Arceus, but there's no save. Every time you changed a move in Arceus, you had to save.
I would love if they did the MMO thing or Fantasy Star style, where if you click, you could use another set of moves you have equipped.
Yes, because they're hotkeys now. It's weird because there's a cooldown now. Beedrill! Not that you're gonna help me with this. battle against a Pidgeotto, but there you go, I gotta beat Drill. I'm only doing this because the guys have got a fucking level 18 Pidgeotto. He fucking murdered me outright. My team is barely in the early teens. Well, pre-teens. So, like, they're getting fucking destroyed. It feels a little tougher than... I can't tell if that's tougher or if I'm just bad. Either way, still... Legends made it so levels isn't as a big deal like it is in the mainline games, because there's Pokemon in Legends I was kicking the crap out of at like 50, 60 with level 20, 30s. So the levels aren't as big of a deal as they once were. Good morning, Odin. Oh shit, Blackwater Odin. It's been a while, I think. Definitely been a while, I believe. If you've been here recently, I wouldn't remember, but either way, it's been a while indeed. For me, at least. Good morning, lurking while I'm ready for work. Indeed. I appreciate the work lurk.
Oh, I had it backwards. Fuck. Keep going, guys. Once it drives you back a little bit, you lose your rhythm.
Yeah, I know. That's what it is.
I appreciate the love and lurk.
Yeah.
They're hitting shit. It's
Yeah.
the, get one button does what? Yeah, pretty much.
I appreciate you, Odin. Thank you. Just enjoying some Legends. Alright, Beedrill. We got 14 out of 60. What do we got for Spoopa? It lives hidden within thicket shadows. When its predators attack, it bristles the fur covering its body in an effort to threaten. How dare you threaten them? It may appear in a swarm. Beedrill flies at violent speeds, all the while stabbing with the toxic stinger on its rear. I mean, I would hope it stings with a stinger from its rear, because bees don't have those other stingers. What bee? I don't think any bees have those hand stingers.
No.
Just the way they word it. They may appear in a swarm. Beedrill flies violent speeds, all while stabbing with its butt. What about the rest of his hands? Normal bees only sting with their butt. So that was the, like, weird... Just me being nitpicky. I came up with new research. Check the list. I don't know what you mean you came up with new. All I see is the same. Unless there's other tasks that I'm unaware of. Because then you got this, you got the requests, you got rewards and requests. So you got to capture, I don't know, register various Pokemon to the Pokedex. I need one more. Capturing normal type. I need to capture 3 normal types. 3 fire types, water types, you know, all that jazz. Trigger any evolution. Oh shit, I didn't even know I got some of those. Those are getting me up in points. Evolve. Trigger Pokemon evolution, any species. Winning Pokemon battles. Okay. Yeah, I mean, those are ranking me to hell, I'll tell you. But, okay. I didn't realize you added more. Alright. Bless you. Dang.
Excuse me. Ooh.
Yeah, that didn't sound like a healthy sneeze. Mm. Oh wait, you're an electric. That's not gonna do shit. Actually, wow, that did decent damage. Then again, you're level 3. Plop. Quick attack. Peck. And there. Oh, I didn't even notice you dropped me a biddy. 50 biddies. Thank you, Odin. I didn't even hear that. That was my fault. And if I appreciate you. DDP's raid. We can close that now. Like, got Hell's Core going. Let's see. You got Billy going with Fortnite. We got Genocidal going with Honkai, Star Rail. Send love to people, guys. We got some regulars going live. We got regulars live. We got Billy going with Fortnite Rock Band. Lovely. Fort Band Rock Night. And then we got Genocidal with Honkai Star Rail. 1980. We got Genocidal 1980. And then Hell.
Dead already.
And love people. So if you guys like what you see, feel free to send love.
Get him!
To people.
Let's go. Oh, how do I?
Hell's Core. In Blackwater, Odin, I haven't seen in a while. Not that I recall the last time I saw him. Yeah,
I need
a lot of regulars
live.
popping in and out.
How do I actually?
Like when we were playing PSO, one of my older PSO friends, I guess, from like I don't know, half a decade ago, popped in, was like, "Hey," I'm like, "Oh fuck." I'm like, "Holy shit, I haven't seen you in God knows how long." Yeah, there's people that'll just randomly pop in like, "Holy yeah, you guys never forgot about me?" There's no, there's people like if you're in here long enough, I don't forget anyone's name. It's rare that I do you, but yeah. Get to know me long enough and you're a regular to me. I wish I could just make everybody mods and VIP. Everyone closest to me are VIPs or mods. And anyone who is a friend of mine in personal life is a guaranteed mod, like Irving or like.
What's the difference between like a VIP and a mod? Are they kind of like the same thing?
No, a mod is what people watch a certain community for and make sure that nothing's going on. So if someone comes in and says "fuck you, you stupid white piece of shit," I could be like Irving ban him.
Okay.
That's a mod. A VIP is. I don't really know the whole specifics, but a VIP has like an icon next to the name. I don't know. Aside, like, how like mods have a sword icon, a VIP has like a weird diamond icon. Yeah. Aside from that, I don't know what a VIP actively does. Mods, you will keep bullshit out of my streams. So if anyone promotes without my permission, or if anyone says anything wrong, you have every right to sit there and be like, hey, this guy did this. And it's up to you or me or any other mod of the discretion. Because all my mods, if you feel like someone needs to be banned, you don't need my permission.
Okay.
Mods do not need my permission to ban or block anybody. Use at your own discretion. Like when Supply was happening.
If I know how to do it, Brett, I'll love to fuck
that's
around
fine.
with Mercer, ban him, unban him, ban him,
yeah.
unban him.
That's fine. Like, I know you're not really there to do all that, but like when Supply's incident was happening, what I mean, everybody, I basically just said, watch out for it, ban him, block him, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I blocked him from the server on Discord.
Yeah.
When I saw his new
Oh yeah, I immediately after that. As for VIP though. VIP is a Twitch community member streamer designates to be a valuable part of the channel. Their primary benefit is being immune to certain chat modes, such as slow-mo, follower, and sub-only. They can also post links, even when links are disabled. They don't have moderator powers. They are recognized with special badge and often have trusted... Yeah, see? Okay, a VIP and mods, they are the closest and the most trusted for me. And there's limits... I don't know about mods, but there's limits on VIPs, because you have slots, I guess. Or you can't just make everyone and their brother a VIP. I had to... And same with mods. I had to take out a mod that I haven't seen on forever. Because if I type in my mod list or go to my mod list, I'll have like a list of entire mods that I probably don't even see half of, and I probably haven't seen half of in over a decade. So I would have replaced them because there's some names that if I don't see you long enough, I'm gonna forget. But yeah, there's limits on that. Let's see. Important distinctions. A user can be a subscriber and a VIP, and they'll display both badges at once. A user cannot be both VIP and a moderator at the same time. The user is one or the other. A VIP status does not grant access to sub-only emotes or other benefits of being a subscriber. What does the sub have to do with anything? So you user can't be both VIP and a moderator. That is, I mean, it makes sense. That makes sense. They're two different icons and two different roles. VIP is just basically a non-moderator that is closer to you, that has other benefits and that normal people can't. Like, they can talk during follow only or sub only. Follower only modes or certain only modes are for people who are, if it's follower only mode, literally only followers can watch or chat. So all the non-follows are fucked. They can't like chat. And then sub only modes means only people who are subbed to me can talk. Yeah, I'm way too small for that. If I had like average of 100 people every day, then yes, I would have to maybe do follow only or sub only mode, because then monotony, spoilers and monotony and bullshit would be happening. That's where a lot of big names start doing follow only or sub only, is when they get a lot of bullshit and they have to sit there and mitigate it.
Yeah. The only thing I noticed is I finally followed Iron Mouse on here on Twitch.
Yeah.
The moment she's on, she has like over like 10,000 people on her stream watching her.
Yeah, and she probably has like a good 20 or 30 mods. Maybe not that much, but
probably, I'm not sure. But the only thing I noticed, like when I first joined her, I was disabled or like muted from doing comments until I followed for at least a couple hours.
yeah.
And then like once I was able to do any kind of comment, there was like a little warning: no spamming, be respectful. So I also asked a while back if like when we do this, if I had like a little avatar. So whenever she does her like her voice chats with her other VTubers or with the Connor VK guy for Japan, he has like a little like animated avatar in the bottom of her screen when she talks. He like when he's talking, like someone moves a little bit or just like lights up.
Yes. Yeah. I know a few people who have.
Because I do find it cute though whenever she joins his chat, or watching on YouTube or on TikTok. Because she says she's a VTuber, she just holds up her VTuber model and makes it all tiny on this end of the stream. It's just funny the way she behaves with it.
Yeah, because there's YouTubers that use animated characters. Talk. So they don't have
The only thing I don't get though is they're always going on because people ship them so badly because of the way they are with each other. They act like an old married couple. But they're like, don't ship us, we're just really good friends. But half the time she acts, since she's Hispanic, she's a Latina, she acts half the time as his fucking girlfriend. Like a while back, for one of her VTuber friends, the name of Neanders, she drew herself a VTuber model. It's like a PNG of Belly Drawn Worm, and so she asked for one as well, and then she fucking asked Connor, will you still like me if I was a worm? You know, the whole girlfriend, will you still love me if I was a worm?
Yeah.
And it's also funny the way they argue with each other whenever they play co-op games. Connor, he's like fucking Tom. You'll fucking like fuck over his partner just for the fuck of it because he thinks.
Wow.
Cause like what is it? Last week they for one full night they fully played through what's that game called? Little Nightmares 3.
Oh yeah. Ow. The guy that a guy rated me playing that game. Go on.
Yeah, apparently that game is co-op. So they literally played it through, and like I was like dozing off and off, someone watching it, and I just remember waking up with her yelling at him because he kept like killing him on purpose.
Yeah, one of my viewers who rated me was playing it.
Apparently it's a short ass game because they finished it in one night.
Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's some adorable co-op type stuff that couples, even if they're not dating, like couple streamers like that, or like if me and you were to, or me and Tom were to, you know, play something if we were, or me and you, even though you're not a streamer. Like there's good games that friends that are friends or couple in general can play. I think It Takes Two is a co-op game.
Yeah. 'Cause I was about to say it'll be funny when we play two when we start arguing. It's like you don't love me anymore. You only pay attention to this.
Yeah, the whole the story of that game is the parents are assholes apparently, or something like that. The story premise, like the parents are bad people and they're trying to they're trying to reconcile or something. I forget.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun to watch people play. I think it would be a cute game if me were to play it, but I just yeah, there's games like that. Yes, me and you would be fucking around like that. Oh, you don't want to help me? Fine, go yourself. Hmm.
Small Pokemon spawning around Pico right now. Okay, working 2 challenges. Don't seem that bad. The only one might be annoying is I gotta catch 100 Pokemon a single day. You know what makes me sad? We never got Crystal Onyx to catchable Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. Just made it shiny.
That uniquely colored Butterfree from was it Dokkan stuff from the first
Yeah.
season?
Yes, the pink Butterfree. Yeah.
Can you also say the same thing about the shiny Noctowl? Because I think that's a different color shiny from the one we have.
Ashen Noctowl. Should be the picture.
I remember there was a shiny Noctowl in one of the episodes.
Yeah. Ash out. You got it. Yeah, I almost won that one. Pidgeotto fucking knocked me more out than I thought he would. Damn it, that's another slew of things lost.
These are the NPCs though, right?
Yeah, sure. That's not a play. I'm failing miserably. Well, no, not really. I almost beat him out. It's because he's
Is it
18.
hard grind game?
No, it's not. It's just it's slow with Pokemon that are well below me at this point. I can level still. He's got. I wasn't expecting an Onix. I would have won if I didn't lose Totodile. No, it's just he's got 2 level 18 Pokemon. Pidgeotto, he's like fucking Faulkner, who has a under-leveled Pidgeotto, except this guy has a level 18 Pidgeotto. Correct. So it's rough if you're not ahead of the curve, but because my team is mostly Bug, and level 13, it doesn't take much to knock him out. But no, it's not hard to grind, it's just everyone else is like little green here, and I can't progress to a different section until I do the story, which I'm like there's a main marker to go to the Pokemon Center, but I'm not sure if it's gonna progress the day. I don't want to do that yet, so I'm doing this to tackle that last trainer, and then I'll go and progress the actual story, which is they want me to meet at the Pokemon Center. Because if I go, let's see, if I hit mission list, battle in the ZA Royale, which is oh, okay, that's the main. Meet up with Urbane at the nearby center to take part in this promotion match, which is the story. And then if I go to, there was yeah, I'm down to 17 medals now. Yeah, there it is. The story's gonna have me fight this guy. So I want to get every battle done before I progress. And whoever that Pidgeotto trainer is, they're not mandatory, but I want to do it.
Yeah.
At least I don't think so. Because they're not telling me to go there. They're just telling me to do this and then go and meet them at the Pokemon Center. I'm assuming they want me to finish this or something, but it's like, it feels like if I go to the center now, they're going to advance me a bit the story, and then I won't be able to beat her, or she'll disappear. I don't know. I'm not going to progress to, like, beat her. The only problem is they just have a Pidgeotto that's level 18 and an Onix level 18. That Onix is fine. I almost beat Onix. It's that Pidgeotto that took out half my team. And because the combat is active, I can't just sit. You know, I have to be on point with my attack. And like my Totodile sitting here dying to poison. I love, like, yeah. Poison, you can literally kind of just poison a Pokemon and just sit there, even though it's not turn-based as it was. It procs, like it procs poison like it's like a normal RPG when you're walking around. It procs like that now.
Yeah.
So like since Totodile is poison, if he didn't have 1 HP, it'd be slowly counting down, even though I'm not in battle. Yeah, I like that, and I like that. Even though it's killing me. I just think it's a neat thing. They have effects like this out of battle. And if poison, like, it feels like actual, like, souls, like how when you are toxic or poison, it slowly ticks down. It's like a couple seconds, but it's not like turn-based, where every turn, boom. So you can just kind of sit there, the Pokemon will slowly die. Yeah, so this game is active time, and I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know if poison wears off on its own, or if it tells you that. I don't know. New outfit because you purchased. Yeah. Lame. Pants. Yeah, give me hollow skinny jeans. Oh my god. X and Y. Oh yeah. I'm going all X. I don't know why. I had the Y version. I don't know why I'm choosing X, but anyway. I guess we can go satchel. That's a satchel? That just looks like an additional ass. It just looks like I have an additional butt cheek. I can barely see my socks. What's the point of that? I gotta change the jacket. Yay!
Never sure all that is very low XP you're getting from defeating those Pokemon. mention we got a shiny this early.
Keep up doing this combat, eventually I'll find one. You know?
You come back to the Pidgey, I have defeated 300 Weedles. Just to get to level 17, you're going down.
I've climbed through hell and battled non-stop Pidgeys and Weedles for
Well, hold up, is this one
hours.
bringing back the shit they had? I think it was in Black and White, where like, after a while, your Pokemon start getting good at XP from the Pokemon higher level you got from them?
I'm not sure. I think so. I'm not sure if my Pokemon when they were level 3 were getting higher. It feels like it's definitely less. I'm not sure if they always gave like 9 for however many they were just giving me. Or if it has some got 9, one got 9, and the rest got 4. So I'm assuming yes. Yeah, 3, 6, 4, 3, 3, 3. I'm assuming. Unless it's the same and just well, because they're lower level. That's 3, 7, 4, 4, 4. Oh, it seems like it. I would have to really test that with low level. I get to a higher area. This is level 5. So it says for the first zone, level 5. Up.
check out your challengers ticket already. You can see it in the app. Oh, fuck your app. You can take on this rank promotion match. You get press. You get promotion match. Let's get your promotion match in before morning. No. You'll report at the center and pipe will go ahead and press a lot people. Yeah. My penis. Put together a scaffolding course, just like Turek. Yes, just one last thing to add. What, you're gonna help me parkour in Pokemon now?
Score.
That's because there's a little bit of scaffolding you can kind of climb up on buildings since you're thinking of parkouring all over. Parkour. I guess everyone responds to my comment. Hello, Pokemon are great, aren't they? And kinds of folks in Dynamo. A lot of them. A lot of them, just like watching the stream. Wait, what? There are all kinds of folks in Dynamo. What? I don't know what that is. A lot of them just like watching the streams. Streams as in what I'm doing? I wonder when the name of that fuck balls. As far as I know, you should be waiting for his fares. There, that's it. Search photo in the promotion matches. Notice I said fought in, not one. When we consider glory in the wild rank is the battleground zone. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Start at rank 2, climb to rank A. You'll learn much easier said than done. It's against every other Pokemon. Now let's get it.
Yay, my first victory. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
You're gonna reach rank A and abolish all forms of transit Lumiose except for taxis. And yet, that's not what is in the modern day X and Y game. You have Go-Goat. Travel. That's the dumbest thing ever. That's like hurting everyone else's job. Zach the breath.
badges is that Pokemon fucking like Mega Charizard Wire Axe. Motherfucker.
Level 8 Slowpoke or level 30 potential 36 Charizard. Yeah, that's I was gonna say that female I beat who is optional is tougher than you, dude. Come on. That chick with the Pidgeotto and Onix is level 18. What the hell are you? I was expecting you to be around closer to that level, but no, you're below me. Yeah, your last Pokemon. Get out. Yeah, that other girl. Oh, fuck. My 100th time watching an opponent get promoted instead of me. Well, get good. Here I lost 4 times in a row to a fucking Pidgeotto and an Onix. So, fuck off. I lose again, that makes 100 times I've... Damn! 100? Good God. Maybe get a better day job that isn't taxi driving. Because you're not gonna sit there and abolish all transit in Lumiose at this rate. This is why they call me, I don't know, Les Eternal? Ah, Les Eternal Ring Z. You don't have to get Frenchy on me. Victories. Get it? Go process and go promote. Rank Y, baby. Yet I'm still wearing X. That ass. That's all I see is ass. You chose your moves well, even took out the position of Pokemon into your account. That was one well-fought Pokemon battle. Why are we... Who are you? Herb. Emma. Hi.
Damn, big stall.
Cute. Cute? They had to show me her ass directly? Nintendo, what you doing? You know what you're
I want to mind a piece of that chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, she's not bad. I like the smile. It's cute. Your new face. Nice to meet you. I'm Emma, apparently. Name's Emma. I'm a detective who's been entrusted with the task of protecting the peace of Lumia. Do you mind introducing me to your friend here? This is me, Team's MZ's newest member. That makes sense. I only saw a bit of your promotion match. Just happened to pass by while I was investigating a suspicious... Team MZ's gotta find you here. AZ is pleased too. Not that his face would give it away. Oh, wow. He's a 3,000-year-old man. What do you expect? By the way, I'm afraid I haven't found any leads on the person you're looking for. Excuse me. Let you know, but I've got to be heading back now. Have a good... Suspicious Pokemon? She's Naruto running. She just Naruto ran.
She did. She fucking did.
She just Naruto ran. Where does she go into Area 51? She's on her way to Area 51. Emma's the top detective in Lumiose. Super. Okay, as long as it's not Looker, okay? I'm tired of that guy popping out of nowhere. That one detective that's just like, I lost my memory. Don't give me Looker. And a super talented Pokemon trainer. If she says you're good, you know you're doing it great. How do you know? She didn't battle me. Anyway, now that you got your promotion and everything, I think it's time we can call it a night. Battling in the ZA Royale. Yeah, well, there was a trainer that was optional that was stronger than that fucker. I mean, make optional shit that is more hidden. Not that that was. Should be harder. Because it's optional. That's why I'm glad I beat her. Gave me that experience. Hello, it was a hell of a jump in level, though. Everything else I was battling was fucking like in like barely above level 5 or so, and I was just like barely getting any experience at levels 12 to 15, and here you are, level 18. Like, what the fuck? It just so happens that half my team was bug, and all I had was two Pokemon that's effective against that team. One lightning type and one water type. But either way, if I lose either of them, that Pidgeotto was killing me no matter what. That Onix. The moment I took out Pidgeotto, that Onix was nothing. As long as my Totodile survived, which is what he did. I swear to God, Az, lay off the weed, man. This hotel is smokier than my room. Hotel, sweet hotel. We're back. Bane, when you're heading back to the hotel, would you at least let us know? How was your first taste of competing in the ZA Royale? I'm ranked 5. Tastes like yictory. No, it doesn't taste like victory. It tastes like yictory because I'm a Y rank. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You're a natural. I agree with Lider, but let's not be hasty. Let's forget the opponent was Zack. Please, let the eternal. Let's not forget your opponent was pathetic. You wouldn't be raiding on a parade like that if you've seen that match. I mean, yeah, it was kind of one-sided. Serious potential. I can tell she's going to shoot up the ranks. For real. She's basically a brand new Pokemon trainer. Still one of... I mean, every trainer you play as is a brand new trainer. Shish. You don't play a Pokemon game with a protagonist that's a pre-started trainer. No. Every trainer you play as is new. So quit. It's weird. It's like, oh, you got all these. You're new, but you got all. You're really good. It's like, yeah, because I'm the main character. But every character is really good. Like, apparently, people in the Pokemon world are so ass that the only good characters are the players you play as. Like Team Rocket, all the villain teams are ass. You know what I mean? They don't accomplish their goals. The Elite Four loses. The champion loses. It's just like, and then all the basic trainers lose to you. You're a 10-year-old child and somehow are better than everyone else who's been doing Pokemon in the game world for years, probably, and don't even have more than a level 20-something Pokemon at most. The trainers in the Pokemon world are pathetic. The only ones that matter are the Elite Four, the champion, and your rival. And even then, the rival is usually, unless they're Gary and a few other rivals, they're pretty trash. I think Gary, Silver are my top favorite rivals. Like, Barry's okay, but I like Silver from Gen 2. He's my favorite rival. He talks shit about you, but then he actually learns that, you know, well, he sucks, so he actually gets development towards the end, where he realizes he sucks, and he's got to actually take care of his Pokemon. Red had, or Blue had some development, but most of the time it was just, fuck you. But they're not even really hating each other. It's more or less a friend. Silver outright didn't care for any of y'all until the end. And then you got like X and Y's fucking shit, and then you got Black and White's rivals. Like a lot of the rivals fell off to me. Still want to promote. Like I wasn't a fan of what's her face from Scarlet and Violet. That one clingy ass girl. Initials MZ, team means. No, actually. MZ. Well, ZA is Zygarde as. MZ is. Why MZ? Why M? Mega? XYZM? Because M would probably have to stand for Mega. So Mega Zygarde? Mega Evolution and the Z is from, Mega is, okay, well, I figured, I was right. Just, the Z, I was wrong. Okay, well, Hotel Z, but the Z still has to come from Zygarde. They're literally, this is basically Z-verse. How did Lou be fair? Weird hearing my name. I think I'll be able to protect the future of Limios with him around. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Urbane, you're that confident. Well, even Emma had good things to say about her. You met Emma, did you? She is a remarkable Pokemon trainer. If only she could have joined our efforts, but she has her own work to carry out, like Naruto running in the street. We must hope that enough competition will forge for us the strongest Mega Evolution user. That's the city's Pokemon and people might finally rest easy. Then the city's Pokemon and people might finally rest easy. I can read. I'm 3,000 years old, excuse me. I hope you will also contribute to these efforts. I spent most of my life waiting for Pokemon Bank. Now I'm here. I remember the memes coming out when then people found out this guy's age. Everyone was all like, I'm waited 3,000 years for Pokebank. All the Pokebank memes. It feels like yesterday that X and Y came out. I really loved X and Y. I know it was an easier game comparatively to the earlier ones, but I really Sun and Moon was okay. Scarlet and Violet was really good. I just enjoyed what I enjoyed what I did of it with the open world. I just not a big fan of a lot of these gimmicky things now, like Dynamax, Gigantamax, the Pterodons. Not really my thing. They're neat, and I get what they're doing. It's just not for me. After a while, it gets old. Same thing with the Mega Evolution. It eventually got old for me after Oris, and now it's back again. It's just gonna get older and older because they're introducing more and more Pokemon that weren't in it originally, and it's just like it's getting weird. Takes a lot of energy, so I'm hungry. The pantry's contents are used to use as ever, though. I myself will retire for the day. Before I build a weapon and kill people. Alright, leave the chiefing to me. Wait, are you getting high? So I was right. Dude literally says, leave the chiefing to me. Chiefing is another way of saying smoke. He means being a leader, but no, I'm gonna sit there and say he's smoking. Because, no, I've never heard of someone say chiefing to me as in let me be the leader in that sense. And looking at how old this place looks and it's how smoky it looks, I'm gonna sit there and say this guy's high. Also, what's with the weird hair being blonde, red, and having blue eyes? It just don't match. Would you make me something normal, please? I'm good with literally anything, as long as it's ready soon. Alright, you may want to be more specific, or else you'll know what you get. What? Crap. Zygarde! Little Zygarde cell watching me. Something must be happening with the ecosystem, because Zygarde is active. Bon appetit! Did you make me a phallic object on purpose? Look, I'm all for that, but what? I'm not... What? Those are croissants. Croissants are good, though. What's so confusing? It's like a mound of shit on croissants. It's my brainchild, Croissant Curie. Ugh. I created it to be the hotel's sought-after signature. Ew. Lumios' delectable croissants with the Galar region's legend. Oh, that's where you're getting your shit from. Galar. Of course. Makes sense, because Galar's all fucking full of fucking useless stalls selling you food. Yeah. Legendary cure to unlock potential of both. The scents send my appetite into overdrive. I could eat your cooking forever. I reject this monstrosity altogether. Is that why you just got a sandwich? You say that every time, but you seem to polish off anything I cook. I was just raised better than that to let food go to waste. Why do you look so depressed? You could be so particular, Naveen. Maybe it's because you're Lumios is born and raised. And you're all not? I eat many other things, but I draw the line at croissant curry. Okay. What is that, like pineapple on pizza to you, or what? Sorry about all this hubba but for real, I'm glad you showed up here. Yeah, big same. Having you around makes us feel more like things might work out okay for us. I don't know what that means. I can't wait to see everything you're capable of. This sounds bad. They're talking like something big is happening, and I don't know what. I don't know. Then your alarm is going up. Wait, no. Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, phone call. Sorry, it's the Pokemon phone. Ring, 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 phone call.
city in the shadow. The fastest what kind of experience await you in the lively metropolis? I hope lots of things. I hope lots of. Can I enter other people's rooms? They're giving me doors with options to click on them. I'm assuming they're gonna allow me to go in them. Roof. Anything at the roof now. EXP candy. First floor lobby. First floor lobby. Good morning. Lid's already left for the dance practice? You slept well. Feeling ready for a field trip? It's time to get properly introduced to Lumos' biggest attraction, Prism Tower. Shame too, you won't be able to climb the tower due to restoration work. Damn it. The tower long watched over the city. I wonder if the people still believe it does so. It's so weird seeing him as a predominant-ish character. Or, well, not really, but it's weird seeing him here. He literally had no character, and he just kind of appeared in X and Y and was like, I'm 3 grand years old, and I have this flower that hates me because I built a machine that killed people, and now I'm immortal. The fuck? I love how, how do you just go about that? Because he's already 3,000 years old, meaning his incident happened already? Because he's immortal. Why is Floette with him? The whole thing with the end of X and Y is that Floette came back because the guy realized he was wrong about his whole shit, and he wanted to, revive his Floette, apparently, that died, and he killed thousands of people and Pokemon for it, and Floette ditched him at the end, and that's when he comes back after you beat him. If he's already 3,000 years old, where does this take place? That would mean his war already happened if Floette came back to him. Yes, he mentioned that he's 3,000 years old early on, but I'm trying to piece together. It just doesn't make sense. He can't be immortal already. That means Floette would have left him. I don't know. Whatever. Unless he was made immortal by other means. I don't know. Because he's already mentioned to us that he's 3,000 years old. People have talked it and said it in-game already. That he's 3,000 years old, apparently. And everyone just accepts it. If I did that in real life and was serious, and trying to be serious, like, oh yeah, I'm 100 years old, but I look like this, people would look at me and like I'm retarded. I just love how everyone in the Pokemon world is so accepting of the stupidest plot. The fuck? Mr. Miner Man. Oh, great. Oh, good. No, I don't like their outfits. What is with the girl that's on their shirts? Why are they wearing shirts with girls on them? Not that that's a bad thing. It's just, why? I like this guy's beard. We finish up fixing outside of your hotel, Great, thanks a bunch. Tarragon? Tarragon? Sure thing, brother. Why bother fixing it? Not like you got guests lining up at the door. What do you call me, you old man? We've got Elise, though. Though, guess she's not exactly a guest. No, I'm living in this hotel now. That's why I gotta film more PR videos for Hotel Z. Is that what you do? Making your own videos to advertise, huh? Not a bad idea, but wouldn't it be better just to ask Canary to promote the hotel for you? Or you could use one of my prized scaffolding courses to What are we... No! I don't want to... Parkour! Prized scaffolding courses to spruce up your walls of your hotel. We build scaffolding all of the time for our work as part of the urban redevelopment plan. But you see, who cares about regular scaffolding? No one. That's why at Racine Construction we make our scaffolding into obstacle courses. Yeah, parkour.
We also leave colorful screws on the courses for folks to grab and trade in for prizes. What the fuck? Colorful screws? Hey, new kid, a little something for you on the house. It's one of the prizes you can get. Red Canary plush? Wait, plush? It holds a red charm. Having one of these increases the... Wait, what? Having one of these... It increases your experience points that your Pokemon get by a little bit. Wait, what? Folks say that Canary merch can give you all kinds of benefits. The real poor, whatever the fuck that word is. A lucky charm. Alright, see you kids. I am not French. I like my voice for him though. I don't know why I'm just speaking like this now. I like some of the voices I do. If I can...
I don't know where I leave a compact, but Joe, as well.
I just start speaking French. Bonjour, mon ami. Moi. Oui, oui.
I had that in mind. Before I realized you were still streaming, I was playing my Disney playlist, which has like 600 songs.
Yeah. You know what? I just had a great idea. Let's make...
As far as I have a song sung by Usher and Sync in there. They didn't know they sing Disney songs.
I was about to say, what? That's interesting. Let's take my secret shortcut to Centrico Plaza. I don't know that name. I guess they changed names comparatively. I guess some...
What's the name of that one fucker again from Dead Rising 1? The one that he had to kill his brothers to Isabella?
Carlito.
What is he, Calito with his fucking shortcuts?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
It's a shame that he dies. I'm sorry. Like, Carlito had a like, he starts off kind of like, meh. And then once you learn what he really is going on about and his history with Isabella and their past, it's kind of a shame that he dies. Because he doesn't get his fulfillment. Isabella sorta gets closure, but then she starts an entire outbreak in 3 just to lure Nick Ramos out. Thus putting her in the same position he was in prior. Thus making her kind of a villain. But and I didn't like that at all. It just felt, at the first time I played it was just like all at once, because Chuck Green was there. Then you find out that one girl that Nick Ramos was hanging out with is Catherine Green. Then that, and it's just like, what the hell is happening? Yeah, and then like Nick Ramos being the one child, because he had, out of all the orphans he infected, he had a failsafe, and that is Nick Ramos, which is why he's immune. And of course...
Whenever you say Ramos, for some reason, I'm reminded of Uncle Jesse.
Yes. But like, yeah, somehow Isabella figured out it was Nick the whole time that was immune, and then eventually led to the purification of the zombification, and then Frank West gets infected by something different, hence why he dies. And it's just like, what is going on? That's why I need to play 4 to really understand that, but at the same time, they butchered it. So if they ever make a DR5, they better fix the issues 4 had. Woo. I just couldn't get into the story. I didn't play it enough, but it gave me too much freedom. I want to kill, yes, but I also like how 3 is still a time limit. 4 is just, okay, let's sandbox it. Dead Rising is a sandbox, but it still has time. It's taking that out killed the franchise. That's why in Dead Rising 1 Remake, I don't use the speed up function, because it kills it. I'm sorry. It defeats the purpose of playing the game. People I get don't like that, but that's what made Dead Rising Dead Rising. Like saving the idiotic AI, the time limit, you know, it's like the modern era tank controls ish kinda for that. Without that, it kind of kills the game. That's why Remake is great, but play it with the way you would normally play Dead Rising, it's even better. Don't use the speed up function or any of that, and the game is just fine. If you use that, I feel like it's just pointless. Because it's just, what is the point anymore? The whole game is based on time. I just feel like if you can beat a boss, skip time to the next boss, skip time to the next chapter, so it's like it defeats the purpose of playing the game. I don't know, that's just me. I love Dead Rising. Just unfortunately 4 is just not good. And I saw something about a Ninja Gaiden 4. I saw that earlier. I didn't even know they were making a 4th. So hopefully this one's good.
What?
Ninja Gaiden. They're making a 4th Ninja Gaiden.
I think you forgot what I mentioned about the fourth one being made when I brought up the remake to 2.
No, I don't remember that. I remember you mentioning 2 getting re-released. I don't remember you saying anything about 4. Because this is new to me. Maybe you did and I forgot, but this is new to me. I just saw a picture of it earlier yesterday.
I think it's coming out at the end of the month.
I don't see anything. Yeah, it launches October 21st. Yeah, awesome. No, I did not know about that. No, I don't remember you mentioning it. Maybe you did. I know you talked about the re-release of the Ninja Gaiden Black, but this.
Oh,
this
no,
is...
it's not a re-release. I think it's a full-on remake like they did with 4, where you upped all the graphics and everything.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like people even know. Ninja Gaiden Sigma was just re-released versions. Ninja Gaiden Black was never a remake. It was a remastering. Now they're remastering now they're remaking a remaster. They keep bouncing back and forth if it's a remaster or a remake.
Yeah, because like when they announced the Ninja Gaiden 4, they shadow dropped number 2.
Yeah, no, I know. I remember you telling me 2. No, I do not remember you telling me about 4 at all. Again, I may not have been paying attention.
It's all good.
Well, no, I just don't like when I talk about things and then you mention you've told me about it. I don't, like, clearly remember at all. Clogging up the rungs. I mean, that doesn't mean you can't get around it. You could still climb over it. It's a bunch of mega crystals. They're made from some kind of mysterious energy, apparently. The weapon. When Az shot his stupid gun, it created 2 scenarios. A scenario where mega evolution exists and a scenario without. Which is why the modern remakes of some games, like I think it was BDSP, doesn't have a lot of what X and Y, Scarlet and Violet, and all those have. But there's the games with Mega Evolutions and then the future games without. There are multiple timelines. Az created multiple Pokemon timelines, and I think that's what people were saying. I'm not sure if that's correct, but that explains why some games have Megas and some don't. So X and Y is an era with Mega Stones, and then there's the era without it, because of Az's intervention. That's what people were saying. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate. But that's where the Mega Stones came from. I think a lot of it was that energy that Az created when he made that big-ass gun that shot and destroyed thousands of lives in X and Y, and that's where Mega Stones came from. Here, you should try to have your Pokemon use a move to break, like, Rock Smash? 10 mega shards. Mega shards can be found after smashing mega crystals using moves. It seems that some people collect these shards. Neat. I've been forming all over the city and a lot of them get in the way just like now. So you find me smashing my bed and lose it. One more thing, save up all the mega shards you can. There's a company that's collecting the research. They'll trade you in your mega shards. Ooh. Alright. A lot of trading, a lot of collecting thingies. I like. Um. Using Professor, what kind of experience do you wait in the lively metropolis? I have to take a secret route. Okay. I'm just looking at things, people. That's so shiny. I love how I don't have to hold the run button to run as long as I'm running or walking or moving in general. That is so convenient. I also love the ladder is fast. This ain't Demon Souls. Thank the fuck God.
Is there fall damage?
No, actually. So far from what I can tell, your character fucking pulls up his Rotom phone last minute. Here. If it... No, that's not high enough fall. Yeah, no. No, I've jumped off buildings amply, and instead of taking damage, your character uses the Rotom like a kite or glide to... This slow as descent last minute. So no, fall damage has been reduced and taken out. La la la. Which is fine, because that, honestly, fall damage was pointless. To me, in Arceus, I mean, it makes sense, because your main character, you're more or less in control of the main character versus the Pokemon that time around, so the main character getting beat and killed makes sense, because that's how it would be if you were out there in the freaking wild fighting animals. That's what would happen. You know what I mean? So I kind of compare it in that sense. I know it's Pokemon, it's a video game, but you gotta, in the way I try to compare things, it's like being in the wild, you know what I mean? Animals are gonna fucking hit you, hurt you, cut you, whatever. Well, yeah, in Arceus, you're in the wild on your own. The wild animals are gonna defend themselves. No, fall damage, to me, it makes some sense, but at the same time, it was just pointless. It just made you be more careful than you needed to be. This game, so far, from what I can tell, I've jumped off some buildings, not extremely high or anything, but high enough to where you'll see your character bring out his stupid little Rotom phone. And yeah, they brought the Rotom phone back. Literally, Oris. Ah, we got.
Oh, bro, what's that code you have pinned? Oh, is that your friend called?
Yes, the SW. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my Switch code. Just in case anyone new wanted to add me. And then... Yeah. Normally I don't do that. Like, the last time I did that was Smash Brothers for the 3DS. But, like, I only did, like, 1 or 2 streams of that. Either way, like, I don't normally do that. But this is probably one of the few times. Plus, if anyone wants to be friends, that helps me on Bravely Default. If they have it.
Yeah.
If they have it. Because I was able to add one dude that I found, I think it was online. I found someone who was, I forgot where I saw it. I saw some dude post a friend code for Bravely Default online somewhere. I was like, all right, I'll add him. So I got an extra friend there, plus you, even though you don't have the game yet. Well, the Switch yet, but I have you as a friend. And then you'll be there, so that'll give me, because right now I have 2 actual friends on Bravely Default. The rest are all just normal villagers that I find, because they added a mechanic in Bravely Default Remastered. The remaster where instead, because the online's different, you'll encounter like little transparent images of characters in the like towns and stuff, and if you walk up to them, it gives you a villager instead of like, oh, on the 3DS where you have to street pass equivalent or whatever to get villagers to help boost your town. Now, if you go back and forth between different cities, you'll eventually see these translucent models of characters. Walk up to them and it's the villager. Goddamn. Shut up, car. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Fucking choking. It's starting to get to the point where I'm tearing. What the fuck is happening? I'm sorry. I'm just choking on shit. I don't. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck just happened. I'm tearing up.
Was that a smoker's cough?
No, it was crap in my throat. Literally me coughing up mucus. A lot of my coughing is probably a smoker's cough, but the worst part about it is that I'm legit coughing up mucus. And phlegm.
Hopefully it's not bloody.
I haven't like coughed it fully out my mouth. Like just out my throat. You know how when you have to cough and you got like something in your throat and it's just phlegm and mucus? And then you just swallow it? Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm not I should hawk off the loogie, but that's it. It's just whatever's in my throat, and most of the time I can feel as I cough, I can feel it like clear. And it just was not clearing. And it was raspy. Yeah, it's probably a mix of smoker, but it's also mainly a lot of it was that. Because that's where most of my coughing comes from, is actually phlegm. It's not as bad as my dad's coughing, where my dad would just constantly be every hour, every now and then. Even now, my smoker's cough isn't that horrible. It's just, most of the time, yeah, it's just random phlegm. That was just out of nowhere. I haven't coughed that bad in a bit. Granted, I did say that my throat was bothering me earlier. I don't know if it's just sore and raspy from talking and other things or what. It's not like I'm not drinking water. I've been on and off drinking water. Holy shit. I mean, sure, yeah, it is a mix of smokers. Whatever I hacked up was phlegm, and that's what caused it. But holy lord, that hurt. But that's how my dad coughed. Just like how I did, where it's like, it feels like you're gonna puke, almost, if you cough too hard. And unfortunately, that's how bad his cough got. It was to the point where he'd be like, I'd be like, damn, that does not sound healthy. And granted, I don't know how good his lungs and health recovered. According to my mom, his lungs apparently cleared out enough. I don't really know, because I don't know how much cancer they detected in his actual lungs and all that, but my dad said my mom made it sound like that quitting when he did helped, but it might have been too late regardless, on top of the stroke. But either way, I think like my dad's smoker's cough was horrendous. Then again, 70-year-old man who's been smoking since he was my age, not my age now, but my age at the time when I started, which was 14, 15, whatever, he was, 16, whatever it is. He probably was a teen when he started, or a little later than that. And he's been doing it his whole life, or most of our life, and we've been around it secondhand also, which is worse. We all did, all four of us plus mom, we all been sitting in the car just dealing with secondhand smoke. I mean, I've been dealing with smoke all my life, unfortunately. It's a matter of time before it's gonna hit me, even if I smoked or not. Like, even now, Greg quit, and it's you're slowly seeing him recover from it. His face, you could see it in his face. He's definitely looks a little older than me. I'm not sure if that was the alcohol or cigarettes or what, but yeah, my brother, his face is a bit more aged than mine. Then you look at Josh and Denny, and they look fairly young for 40-year-olds. mid 40-year-olds. Then there's me, who does not look 36. People thought I was below. People didn't believe I was in my 20s when I was working at Chick-fil-A, which was my late 20s. It's like, how young do I fucking look? Jesus Christ. I can't go from being in my 20s to looking younger than that to being in my 20s now. Like, how the fuck? I know I aged well, but holy lord. Because I've had people question my age all my life, but it's just like, how are people confused that people were confused when I was in my 20s at the time, because most of the people working at Chick-fil-A are teens. And it's just like, well, I'm not that old. And here I am, look the same, and it's 10 years later.
I never get the moment where like they don't ask me for ID anymore for a pack of smokes. It's like, no, I'm that guy now.
I know. That's why when I bought my weed, I had them send me more. They literally asked my age. I was like, Mood is asking that now? Because they didn't. Where I bought my shit from. They didn't. Now they are. I guess people are buying underage, which is understandable, I guess. But no, they didn't ask for age verification. Now they do. And I was like, okay. That should have been a thing. Especially considering you need a actual weed ID or whatever. You need a medical card if you're going to smoke regularly. It makes sense. You need ID for cigarettes. You need ID for alcohol. Why not for weed? I'm sure at the medical shops they do, but online, that was weird that they didn't have that. So when I saw that they added, I was like, did something happen? Because they only add things when something happens. There's no way that nothing happened and them just be like, oh, we need age verification now.
Maybe somebody got caught buying underage.
I really don't know how exactly, but yeah. I just don't know how, because age was never a thing that they asked before, so I don't know how they had any ways of verifying whether or not you were of age anyway. I could have been buying weed this whole time, and for all they know, I'm 12. They assume I'm of age because I have the money to buy it regularly, and this isn't cheap. I'm paying around $200 for a bunch of weed. That's a lot more than what I was getting off my other guys. Granted, it's better quality too, so technically I'm saving a lot more money. Because the other guy started giving me regular, and it was just not good.
Were you also paying for his gas as well?
I know I was paying a bit of his trips. Yes, the gas is trip because he drove to me all the time for it, and he has a kid, so I was kind of helping him and his girlfriend out at the time then, and I was paying him a little extra, like another 50, 60 extra. And it just became way too much with how fast I was buying it, and with how weak his weed was. I had to smoke more to get high. And it was regular, so that shit burned the hell out of my face and nose and smelled so damn awful. And I know regularly weed smells awful. Not all of it, though. That regular smelled like straight skunk. And when people mention skunk, they sometimes mean good, mean bad. No, skunk is bad. Skunk, period, is bad.
Yeah.
Like, I remember back living in Illinois, people would be like, oh yeah, you smell that skunk? I'm like, why do people make it out to seem like that smells good? Now, when people say your weed is skunk, it's bad. Yeah. Well, no, that's what their weed was like. Every time I take a puff, I could feel my nose hair and nose burn. And weed did not do that. Weed should not burn like that. Not your nose. Every time you inhale it, no. That's not good. And it took me, someone who's lightweight as fuck. Because I still get high off of 1 or 2 bowls, and sure, after a while I don't feel any more higher, so I'm just kind of wasting it, but it's just like I had to smoke like 3 or 4 bowls just to get a buzz off that shit. That'd be like me drinking like a full bottle of fucking Hennessy or something to get drunk. That, I guess, the best way to put it, because for people who don't smoke, probably don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. Regular weed, aka the weakest weed out of like Kush and hash and all that crap. That shit is like straight brown. I was getting some like straight brown crap, and some of it was all seedy. Half of it was seed and stems. I'd be breaking up a big ass nug, and it would just break down into the worst shit. I mean, I've had straight up weed that was literally looked like that it was grounded in a grinder and mixed with mixed with dirt before. Like, it felt like that. It was just like, ew. I don't know if his dealer just got worse or what, because he started off with really good shit for a couple of years and then just started slowly declining. So I don't know why, and that's why I stopped. I know he messaged me probably like a year ago or half a year ago saying what's up, and I responded and nothing back. Because I originally told him I have to stop because it's getting too costly. And he probably understands that. It's unfortunate, but I haven't messaged him since. It's not like we're not friends or anything. It's just he probably understands that I can't afford it. So, now I'm gonna have to. For a while, I'm probably gonna have to buy less of it just to save some money until I get a job that I can hold. I'm starting to cancel a lot of that. I'm gonna have to probably cancel my Xbox subscription because I don't use it.
But you were still paying for that?
Yep. Still am now. Yep. I think so. I haven't touched that in a long time. I have to check that. The only reason I kept it is because I may or you never know when I want to play an Xbox game if I decide to. So I just kept my Xbox Live. I just don't use it because I have an Xbox One. I don't have a Series SX. So. I may have just canceled that just because it's pointless at this point. Because I'm paying.
It pretty much is. That's why I'm surprised you still have it, even if you like go back.
I just never touched it aside from Dead Rising.
Especially now with the price increase, you definitely want to cancel that.
Yes, with that, and because I'm paying for both you and me for both of our services on PSN and Nintendo.
Well, not Nintendo.
Oh, I'm not. I thought I was paying your Nintendo Online.
No, remember I told you I'm on Chris's family plan?
Yeah, sorry. No, I'm never gonna remember all that. I'm just so used to paying for you, buying everything.
I know.
I'm never gonna remember that. Either way, I'm still paying for all these subscriptions and buying, and I'm supporting your habit as well, which I'm a friend. That's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I would support Tiffany as well, but she's got that covered on her own end. But, like, I don't mind doing that. But no, having Xbox on top of it. It's not bad, it's just I don't use it. And then with Game Pass being garbage also, I don't have that.
Now, granted, we got lucky with with Chris covering the online for me. Because I don't know when I talked to him again,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "You want to be part of my Nintendo plan? I have like 2 slots open." I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah. Why did Vivillon... Oh, it's because I evolved him into Vivillon and didn't do anything, so that's why it registered it. I was like, wait, that should have been registered already. I just didn't go out the menu. Oh, I can claim... Thunder Fang! Come here! Where you get to take nice hot bite out of your opponents. Ooh, I can take a nice hot electric bite. Yum 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 yum. Using Pokemon move. Wait, mysterious shard that can be found after smashing Mega Crystals using Pokemon moves. It seems that people collect these shards. Speed stat. Clever Feather. Oh yeah, they have I don't know if the feathers were a thing in any of the new games, but they have these feathers that up your stats. Is that from Scarlet and Violet?
No, that's been around since I think Black and White. We could find them on the bridge.
Really?
Yeah.
I have not played Black and White in a long time. Yeah, there's these feathers that up your stats. I'm sorry, a lot of these are going to be either new to me or I forget. Because I have not touched Black and White or 2 in over a decade.
I want to say even in X and Y on the bridge, you could find them just like how you would in the beach. It's a hidden item.
Yeah. Wow.
It won't give you much compared to like a Calcium or an Iron.
Yeah. I don't remember that at all. Huh.
How like sometimes you can find a pretty feather and sell it.
Ah, okay. Well, I didn't know they were that. Because I didn't know they had stat boosting feathers. Sorry, yeah, that was new to me. If it was in other games, I totally forgot about them. I normally don't use that stuff too. I'll buy iron and stuff, but rarely do. So I tend to forget that that exists. That's okay. I knew the bottle caps exist, and I know the mint and Arceus and stuff exist. I just completely disregarded the feather. But if it's in black and white or X and Y, I don't remember at all. That's alright. A sheep can't thunderbite people? The fuck? Makes sense. I guess it's a sheep. Alright. Wait. You have... Oh, you already have my shot. Okay. Yeah. Got some featheries. Let's bring out Bunnelby. No, I don't want... Oops, there goes a Greeble. At least that guy will get it back to me. Bongo. Oh, a purpley item. Pokeball. Adoo. La 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 la. Hey, up here, come on. Come. But no, I got a bill. I got places to go. Woo. I got places to go and parkouring to do. Reason down here? Is there a reason to be down? So can I? Okay. So they have ledges I can walk on, but I can't get on them. Huh? Oh, alright. Oh, that's a lot of these. Wrap. Valued guest of Hotel Z, I present you the very jewel. Why did my voice deepen? I present you the jewel of Lumio City, Prism Tower. Basically, one big circle with Prism Tower at the center. Alright, let's get across. I remember breeding. That's the very spot where I was doing my first few videos in YouTube. And you go back to that and watch some of my old clips. What am I doing in this playlist? Get out of that. And if you go to my old video, very old videos. And click this.
Buddy, this is your host Lil B here for tonight. I'm trying to hatch my shiny Charmander. Here we go, you see my first egg hatching. The reason why it's hatching already is because I messed up recording and I couldn't get the camera to focus, so here we are. First Charmander up for today, nothing. Record.
There you go. That's Prism Tower. I started on X and Y and I am freaking still here. But that's Prism.
Buddy,
There it is. That's Prism Tower.
I'm trying to hatch my shiny Charmander.
This is one of the very first videos I made. It was me trying to just randomly hatch shiny Charmanders. No, this video does not contain a
couldn't
Charmander
get the
shiny.
camera to focus, so here we
I don't
are.
know why. Either way, yeah, that started in X and Y. Because I was breeding Charmanders willy-nilly from Heart Gold to Silver, and it took me from like 400 eggs there and then another 1,000 on X and Y to finally get them. The fucker. And yet I don't think I have a video on it. And then there's poke chaining. But yeah, a lot of my start is X and Y. Like fucking me catching Zygarde for random
Hello everyone,
reason.
this is Lil B back again with another legendary hunt.
I don't know
Here we
why I
are
was
in
doing
the
this.
Back of Terminus Cave after beating
Got
Lily
Zygarde,
Ford. I'm
still
about
put
to
up the most
capture
resistance.
me
What kind of video title is that?
Zygarde or Zigrade or whatever you want to pronounce his name. I think he looks pretty cool. Little ground dragon.
I love
green
Zygarde.
hexagon.
Too bad he's
slug
got no backstory.
thing.
At least this game came out and finally can give us that. It was weird that they put the freaking cells for him in a different game, and then now they're in this game now.
Pretty badass intro there. Some badass.
Got my favorite theme though. Zero's back live, I see. I'm awake long enough for Zero to go back on. He's playing the new Digimon. Send love to Zero, to Bun Bun, if you guys like more Final Fantasy and other RPGs and goofy things. He's currently playing the new Digimon.
Oh, Brett.
Hmm?
A funny joke came to my mind when you say you support my habits. Like, Brett, can I get a break of cocaine later on tonight?
Yes. Yes.
Extra